at my neighbor's house with the OUPES Mega 2. Her lawn person said they couldn't take care of this, so I'm gonna do it. Get rid of all these foxtails, 4-foot stuff around the fences. This is gonna look nice. That's my stuff. Again, landscapers said they couldn't do it, so I'm gonna take my good old trusty electric stuff with the Mega 2 and get this taken care of. That part's done. Now I do this part. It's just same thing. Stuff all over. The Mega 2, it's getting it done. Putting the Mega 2 right there, nice and comfy in the shade. It's rated for really high temperatures, but no need to be reckless. Got that trimmed. Here we go. Okay, I'll put my camera in the shade too. Okay, here is the after shot. Da, 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 da. Now her dog has a safe place to go. And her green waste is full, but I'm gonna start getting rid of this for a little every week. She wants to use that for a gardening bed, so there you have it. And she did say it looks great, and to specifically thank OUPES for the Mega 2, OUPES for letting me do her yard. So thank you, OUPES.
The OUPES Mega 2 Pro has 2,048 watt-hour capacity with 2,500 watt AC pure sine wave inverter with the 5,400 watt surge. The battery is Life PO4 style with 3,500 life cycles at 80%. It expands up to 10.24 kilowatt hours with 4 of the B2 expansion batteries. It has 15 outputs for multiple devices, which we will get into later. It comes with a super easy to read Smart HD LCD display, and it can fully charge in less than an hour with a 3,700 watt maximum input charging speed. There is an Anderson cable connection, which is going to be for solar, and it has a seamless UPS backup to 2,500 watts. If it's your thing and you like high tech, there's also a smart control and a monitor in the Clean Energy app. With this unit, you can charge LED lights over 160 times on a single charge. You can power a refrigerator for 8.6 hours, an 1,150 watt air conditioner for 1.4 hours, which can save your life if you live in extreme temperatures. It can play a 65-inch smart TV for 11.3 hours, which is exactly what I have. It can power a desktop PC for 13 hours, a microwave for 1.6 hours. It can brew you 84 cups of coffee on a single charge, or it can power an electric oven for 2.1 hours. That is on a single charge. If you connect solar panels to it and you have sun, it can power all of your needs indefinitely. Speaking of solar, this unit can take in a maximum of 1,000 watts. Let's do a deep dive into the specifications of this particular unit.
The Mega 2 has a 2,500 watt output, so I've got a heater and a microwave that I'm going to do at the same time here. The heater is on, but the heat is not on, so I'm going to turn that on. Let's see here. Heater is on. Microwave is on. Both are running fine. $2,900 watts, it says. No problem.
All right, here we go. The OUPES Mega 2 off-grid AC output is 100 to 120 volts, 30 amps max, 2,500 watt maximum input charging at 50 to 60 hertz. The beast mode is 3,600 watts of power. The DC output includes 2 cigarette lighter output ports at 12 volts, 10 amps per port. The USB-A output ports are 5 volts 3 amps, 9 volts 2 amps, 12 volts 1.5 amps, 18 watts max. The USB-C output ports are 5 volts 3 amps, 9 volts 3 amps, 12 volts 3 amps, 15 volts 3 amps, 20 volts 5 amps, 28 volts 5 amps at 140 watts max. The Anderson output is 12 volts to 80 volts, 30 amps max, 1,000 watts maximum. The AC input ports are 90 volts to 140 volts, 15 amps max at 1,800 watts max, 50 to 60 hertz. The DC input cigarette lighter input Anderson port is 12 volts to 15 volts, 8 amps max. The solar input Anderson port is 12 volts to 80 volts MPPT, 18 volts to 80 volts, 30 amps max at 1,000 watts max. The battery capacity is 2,048 watt hours, which is 51.2 volts, 40 amp hours. It is a LiFePO4 style battery rated at a working temperature of 32 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. It has a storage temperature of -4 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The unit itself is 18.43 by 11.56 by 11.64 inches and weighs 48.83 pounds.
The OUPES has a UPS system, which is uninterrupted power supply. So what I have here, as you all know, I always do streaming on my TV. So under the rug is connected to the modem, which is behind the couch. And as you can see, the OUPES is connected to the wall right there. So then uninterrupted power supply means that I can unplug the OUPES and this will keep playing. So let's do that. So that when the power goes out in your house and you have it plugged in, nothing happens. Oh, look at that. It's still playing. No problem. Modem's still working. TV's still working. It's like it never even happened.
On the front of the Mega 2, you will see a cigarette lighter output ports, IoT button, LCD screen, mute button, main power button, Anderson output power button, Anderson input output ports, Anderson input output switches, USB-C output port, USB-A output port, and a DC output power button. On one of the sides, you're going to see an AC output power button and an AC output socket. On the other side, you will see the extra battery port, AC input speed switch, AC input ports, and AC input overcurrent protection. The LCD screen has a total of 36 different indicators, which is way too many to list. The short version of that list will tell you that it has everything that you're going to need to maintain total control, and you're going to be able to plan your next move in a power outage. This includes everything from how much power is coming into the unit and how much power is going out, as well as how much estimated time and power you have left with the battery that you have on hand.
For a lot of us, the main focus is going to be our refrigerator. That's like the easiest one ever. You want to make sure that you have the correct cordage, okay? You need to have a high amperage cordage because refrigerators have a surge watt, But this is really good for if you don't have solar panels hooked up. It's going to be good for a day or two. You can, if you need to, you can unplug your refrigerator for 4 hours, on for 2, off for 4, on for 2. But I do recommend having solar panels and setting up the solar panels if it turns into something long term. But in the short term, it's very easy. Refrigerator is working fine, and it's cold. Got a nice little temperature gauge, says 39 degrees. So that is definitely a good thing. Don't want to lose hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in food loss.
Typically, I end product review videos with a Prepper Princess approval. Of course, OUPES has my absolute approval, but I do just want to take a moment here to say that I have probably done product reviews on 100 of these different things, not just from the OUPES brand, but other ones. I lost count years ago. The technology is constantly increasing on these, and the prices are consistently dropping over time. When I first started doing these, a unit like this would probably go for something like between $3,000 and $4,000, not including the solar panels. As I am making this video, this unit is far, far below only $1,000. That's $1,000. When I occasionally test my prepper skills, I will go ahead and make sure that I conserve as much electricity as I can so that I never run out. A unit like this with over 2,000 watt hours of battery capacity, it actually exceeds my needs, and it makes it so I don't even have to try to conserve or be extra careful when I'm doing these things. I also want to end this video by saying this. As a longtime prepper and a huge money saver, I have worked with countless different companies. OUPES is my absolute favorite company to work with. The customer service and communication that they have with me personally is absolutely outstanding, and it exceeds even the expectations that I had for myself when I was working in customer service for more than 20 years. Their products always work perfectly right out of the box. I don't have to worry about any problems, and sometimes after doing a product review video, the unit breaks down, not on the OUPES, but on other products after a couple of months. This has never happened with the OUPES brand. Some of them I have kept for years, and I use them every single day until they were pretty much just upgraded by the same brand. They never once had any technical issues or ever stopped working at any point. The OUPES brand is so easy to work with as a YouTuber, and their products are just the best on the market. So not only do they get the Prepper Princess approval, they get my heartfelt thanks for a really long professional relationship, and I really, really, truly hope to work with them again in the future. So thank you so much, OUPES. You are just the best. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper